Ah, Jake, there you are. Have you a moment? There's something I would fain discuss. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of Estinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, and luckily did not kill Hreisvelgar. Oh, Vidofnir. There we go. I was like, I don't think I'm getting that dragon name correctly. Yes, I was certain that Vidofnir had been like killed, killed by this story, but only damaged. She's only hurt. She's healing. Hopefully she has a full recovery. So, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation at Azazla, I feared him lost for forever. But the mere fact that some semblance of a form of self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Y'shtola and Kryl for a more empirical appraisal. And full glad I am that I did, for it would seem they have some observations of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Knight. Shall we go? Yes, let us depart. And we'll go learn how we can possibly, maybe, save Estinian's soul from being combined with the likes of Nidhogg.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us? You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Oh, so it's his armor, not him. That's good. The less painful.
That only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
All but smothered. Alfino, calm down.
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered.
He's such a little kid. Anyone else who was to take up both eyes would have been completely smothered and gone. They definitely would never have a chance. It's only because of years of basically training himself to fight Nidhogg's influence that he has some of his will still fighting back.
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
But now how do we separate them is the question.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
That's what I'm talking about.
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try. Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Alfredo is so desperate to save someone that he's kind of losing sight of, as Kryl said, the dangers that are involved. And you could say it's a little bit immature, but he's lost so many people so far, coming off of the heels of Shiva and them, that you can feel this desperation. I'll do anything to save him. Anything.
The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Oh.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Anawa.
That's right, it's Anuwa. These names, they're gonna kill me.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Of course. Oh, we look so good. We look so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, Midgar Sommer.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
Ooh, foreshadowing.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon.
They cleaned off the blood. That's so nice.
But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over.
Will we end the Dragonsong War tonight?
When fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Assuming.
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
Well, that's unfortunate, because I took the screenshot for this video in front of the churning mists, expecting that's where we would return to for Nidhogg, so clearly I was incorrect in that regard.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
What's he proposing? What's as strong as a dragon with both eyes?
You speak of Hraesvelgr.
Dragon versus dragon?
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny. Nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
Terrible?
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgr's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal, and if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard.
Ooh, that's a pretty hefty thing to claim.
Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
So, who's gonna take over? I don't think that people are gonna let him, honestly. I think that if he succeeds in stopping Nidhogg, the people are gonna be like, yeah, you don't get to retire. You're definitely staying in charge.
Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you.
A lot of questions, a lot of unknowns here. A lot of unknowns. Oh, I've not given you a hug yet. Okay, quick hug. Katara, quick hug. Quick hug. I love your Christmas outfit. Mytha, you're looking so pretty in the blue. Your outfits are always so well put together. Oh, what? How did you get snow pants? Oh, that's crazy. Little snowflakes on them. It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. It is no imposition, Sir Emeric. To Jake and I, Ishgard is as a second home. After the many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught that we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. You are true friends. Shall it be about our task, then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shade will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed. With that in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you will be escorting me to Somal. I confess I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are yet unknown to me. We will summon Hraesvelgr at Zenith in the Churning Mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it best we pay a visit to Annex Shrine. I would consult with Vidofnir, who's still alive, thank goodness. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Forelands, then. And it never hurts to visit Vidofnir. She's always been good to us. How art the recovery? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize, unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal? I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy grand-grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I once called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancor. For truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. And that's why we're here to talk about it. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus we do make for some owl to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly, thou wouldst know as well as I how he will answer. Hresvelgar's heart remains unchanged then. A pity. But if it is folly to hope, I am content to die a fool, as hath ever been the way of thy kind. Go then, but be warned. The Shade's presence hath driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Virafnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Okay, we're going this direction, yes. I think we'll just end up going right back there. Wasn't there yeah, we could have teleported to Mogholm. Whose brilliant idea was to go to Zenith directly, huh? Huh? I'd heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. Oh, just wait for the sun to rise, it looks way better. Few live to see such wonders. I'm reminded of our first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Ysael yet walked at our side. A little bit of a different journey this time. Ah, if it isn't don't tell me you forgot my name, Kupo. After all we've been through together. No, Alfredo would never do that. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Jake? I think it's Moglin. There's no way that it's Moghan. I could be wrong, but it's gotta be Moglin. It's gotta be Moglin. I have a pretty decent memory of that. Oh, nope. Moglin's the big one. I failed. I'm so sorry. How could you mistake me for that overstuffed throne warmer? I'm Moghan, the courageous Moogle who guided you to Zenith, Kupo. Oh, now he's gonna shed so many tears. But putting our shared history to one side, I love that. They kind of were testing your knowledge and memory, so a swing and a miss. I should have known it wasn't the first answer. Now, that was unexpected, Kupo. Chieftain Moglin will want to hear about this. Uh-oh. Are you saying they all look alike? No. I'm just saying that I have a terrible memory for these things. Hey, he said a little toot. You're literally playing the Dragonsong song. Boom. You dare summon me again, mortals? I shall snack on all of you with a little bit of ketchup.
Greetings, Hresvelgar. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
To parley? Thinkest thou thy purpose unclear to me? Thou art come to beg mine aid in the battle against the shade of my brood brother. Well, he's very aware of what's going on. I mean, he is a dragon many thousands of years old, so...
Foresaw mine intent.
But I read that which is writ plain to thine eyes. Would that thou had wit enough to scry the answer in mine. My beloved Shiva did once build a bridge twixt man and dragon, a bridge which thy treacherous forefathers saw fit to tear down, as thou well knowest. Thinkest thou Nidhogg was alone and despairing at the murder of our brood sister? Thinkest thou mine own soul did not cry out for vengeance? Know then that upon that accursed day my heart did wither in my breast, and thy kind become unto me the harbingers of despair. 'Tis only Shiva's gentle dream that preventeth me from flying at Nidhogg's shoulder. Be grateful that I swore to abjure aggression ere I consumed her. So he's basically just as vengeful as Nidhogg. It's only because of Shiva that he's not murdering everyone. I permit my children to offer or deny the aid as they see fit, to warn thy people of my brood brother's coming, that thou wouldst dare ask more of me, but affirmeth thine incurable arrogance. I mean, they knew it wasn't going to go well from the get-go. They had hope, but...
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope? Why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back?
Piteous, deluded Azael. The child did lament her past sins and sought to balance the scales with her remaining days. 'Twas her unquenchable passion, so alike to that of my beloved, which did spur me into flight. As for mine own part, I would countenance no longer the hands of evil men to use my brood brother's eye for ill.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting.
Interesting.
It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Spare me thine idle sophistry. Even were there a mote of truth in thy reasoning, what of it? Wouldst thou have me slay mine own sibling to save a city of mortals? Maybe, but also to save the rest of the dragon. How about that? Because if you help us kill Nidhogg, then dragons in Elysian can be at peace and no more dragons would die. I'm just, the long-term benefits could outweigh the short-term cost.
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the Warrior of Light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours.
The lesser of two evils.
Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Thou wouldst strike down thy friend, and by example of thy righteousness, persuade me to break mine oath and kill my kindred? Oh, look who it is! Look who it is! Oh, that's awesome! Daddy's here! Heed me, my child. The servants of Hydaelyn envision a different outcome. They intend salvation not only for Ishgard, but for the doomed dragon slayer as well. Yeah, we'd prefer not to kill Estinian if we didn't have to. We'd rather save him. Believest thou this shade to be Nidhogg returned? Is it not merely a manifestation of his vengeance, the shadow cast by thy brood brother's rage? I would not command thee, but ponder well thy course, lest it lead thee into greater remorse. While this shade of vengeance remains, the future will ever be uncertain. Help us save our companion, ... While he does hold a lot of regret from the past and keeps himself from engaging in things, the vengeance continuing to exist is a threat to Elysian, is a threat to dragons. Ending that is to the benefit of all parties. So, Nidhogg's transformation into rage incarnate is, in part, mine own doing. I rendered unto him mine eye, and empowered his revenge thereby. But 'tis the purity of my brood brother's wrath that lendeth him his all-surpassing might. Hast thou the strength of will to stand against so terrible a shadow, I wonder? 'Twould seem I must put thee and thy companions to the proof. I shall await thee in the ruins, wherein Ratatoskar once dwelled. Heed well the words of my children, and hasten thee to the place of thy trial. So he's at least going to give us a chance to help. I feel like we're not yet at the point of fighting Nidhogg. Ooh! Is Moglin going to show up and participate as well? Oh. Hello there, imperilous wyvern. My broodmates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Sor Kai. Is that a 4-person dungeon? All right, I'm gonna come over here. Who's with me? Sor Kai. I guess all three of us have different trials that we're dealing with. Though I bet that if you came in with the NPCs, you might actually get Emmerich and Alfino, which would be kind of neat. Hold on a second. These are the little Moogle flower things. Mr. Moogle, I see you up in there. Oh boy. Orwin's doing the thing. Good luck, Lalaki. Doom spike for everyone. Oh, look at those things. They're like ladies with big fans at their back. Whoa! Wait, is that what happens when you get behind them? That was fun. I want to do that again. Chieftain Moglin. Oh, wait, we actually are fighting Moglin? This is as far as you go, Jake. You and your ridiculous name won't get past me. Oh, you sure about that, Kupo? Mercy, Kupo, mercy. Moogle down, Kupo. I'm not chiefing it because I'm the biggest. I'm chiefing it because I'm the baddest. Ah, nice. So the little circles are the circles that are the rezzing circles, and you can knock them out of those circles to stop them from reviving. Got it. Learning. Whoa, that... I would not do that. Just jump onto a patch of rushing air. Ooh, that's really pretty. Whoa! We got a Pegasus! I have a feeling that this is one of those knock you off of the platform things. Hey, come back! I wasn't finished with my combo yet. Oh, Orwin got it. Okay, over here. You can hide in there. Nice. Okay. Electrocution. Ow. Okay, so you want to get as far away as possible. And then... Oh, nope. And they're gonna finish him off. No, everyone died. How? How did you all die? Oh, way better. Nicely done, everyone. Nicely done. This is where their sister lived before the 11 killed her for her eyes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there he is. It's Vilgar. Oh, my goodness. He's flying around. That's awesome. What is happening? Oh, wow. Okay, you made a path of ice for us. Thank you. Hang on, before we enter... Oh, what? I was gonna take a picture. No. Oh, well, that's all right. Oh, my gosh, that's so beautiful. Okay, you Warriors 3. You're so beautiful. Let's go. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so he's so big, we can hit him from over here. That's amazing. We're actually fighting Chris Vilgar ourselves. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, now we know when lightning hits, run. What are those two things? Oh, I'm glad that I moved. Oh, they're still chasing me. No, they're still chasing. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, did that finish him? I wasn't sure that was going to do enough damage, but that did. Oh my gosh. Epic. Perfect timing. That could be confusing. My goodness, that was very, very stressful. I take picture. Oh, okay. Mytha wants a picture. Perfect. Well, Lucky, I want to see your photos from this too, all right? No excuses. Our might has been tested. Are we found wanting? Even bereft of an eye, my brood brother was a fearsome foe indeed. But having tasted thy strength firsthand, full well can I imagine how thou didst bring him low. The dread title of Azure Dragoon is no empty appellation. Because we had that title too. We were an Azure Dragoon as well. Very well. I shall trust in the seed of man one last time. By thy deeds shall the flickering hope that lingereth yet within my heart be kindled anew, or extinguished forever. Oh, the weight of that is insane. But he's giving us one final opportunity.
Your trial is ended as well, then?
Ah, yes.
Mine was brutal beyond reckoning. Vedfalnir seems ill-acquainted with the notion of mock battle.
He fought Vidofnir! That's so awesome! I think it's a... Yeah, there's Vidofnir. Nice. That you yet stand is ready proof of your determination, mortals. Let us fight as allies then, and together banish my brood brother's vengeful shade. On my oath, the wrath that once was Nidhogg shall meet its end. Oh boy. This I swear on the memory of my beloved Shiva, and on the soul of lost Yazael. Aww. On both of them. He does have a heart after all. Do we each get to ride one of them into battle? How epic would that be? Just thought I'd have a great dinner. Bye.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours.
Anytime we can help out is a good time.
'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
Seem our final reckoning with the Dread Worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
Right now! It sounds like I might have been a little too on the nose with that one.
Oh, gods.
Or is he going to Ishgard?
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
Okay, so he's going somewhere.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
Oh, so it is to Ishgard. Okay. Know you then what this roar portendeth? Yes, we do.
I must return to my city without delay.
Then we shall lend you our wings! Let us meet with Nidhogg on the field of battle, and together bring an end to his wrathful song. That's so exciting! I asked if you were gonna get to ride them. Are we riding Hraesvelgar? Do not tell me. Yes, that's so epic. Oh my goodness, we do not deserve to ride upon King Dragon himself. But what an honor. Now, with your cross-eyed, please don't run into any buildings along the way. I'm trusting in you. Oh! The battle is already full-fledged. And we know how brutal some of these dragons are. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Get back. Ah, so
Remember
epic.
your training. We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns.
Oh, shield!
We must hold.
For a paladin, she is dealing a ton of damage. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is so brutal.
Reinforcements! By the Fury, that one is the size of Nidhogg.
But it's not. The Lord Commander has returned.
Lord Commander!
No time for chit-chat. There's still fighting happening in the background.
You are late, Warrior of Light.
Sorry. I really want to see this cutscene with Lalafell character. Oh, it's so just crazy epic. Oh my goodness, the triple wings between the two of them. Wherefore standest thou with these vermin, brother? Abandon this war, shade. No. The suffering thou sowest serveth no end. The traitorous progeny have learned of their forefathers' betrayal, and now seek to make amends with our kind. Never shall our grief be assuaged, nor our loss forgotten. but reconciliation may yet halt the spread of this plague of enmity. Forsake thy vengeance, and be at peace. You actually see us standing there next to him. I don't think that's gonna work. What soft-headed ramblings are these? Thy dalliance with that vile maid hath robbed thee of thy wits. Mayhap her cloying perfume hath made thee forget the stench of our brood sister's blood life. Oh, that's making him so angry. How darest thou speak thus of my beloved? Ah. So the flames of rage may yet be kindled. I feared thy heart's fire had long since gone out. But waste not thy fury on words, brother. Thou shalt have need of it for the battle. Oh, we're walking to the side to see what the two of them do. Yeah, that's a battle I don't know that we want to partake in. Nidhogg went for the throat. So he's got like this white lightning attack versus fire from Nidhogg. What? What is even happening? I didn't realize he had force powers. Holy cow. Yeah. You were gonna try to hold up that entire thing with your arm. I love the protective stance, but still, it's just like, that's a bit much. This is like watching a Dragon Ball Z fight. Wow. Wow. Holy moly. They're tearing the sky open. Nidhogg being chased. Oh, dang! Holy crap, he ripped off a wing! No, Chris Velger can't be dead. Ah. Thou art weak, Hresvelgar, a slithering worm who fawneth on the vermin who should be rightly be his prey. For 1,000 years I have fought without cease, and thou didst think to prevail against me? Glory not in thy victory, Shade. The battle is not yet won. My power and my hope have I entrusted to another. So, wait, did he give us an eye? He did! Holy crap! Thine eye, what hast thou done? Fool! Thou would trust a mortal with thy strength? We are no mere mortal. So did we absorb all of the eye's ether? I know thee. 'Twas thou who'dst intrude upon my lair and best the half of me. But now I am whole, and naught in creation shall deny me my vengeance. Now, we were able to separate Thancred when he was taken over by becoming the sword, the sword of light. I wonder if we can do a similar thing with Nidhogg. What? I'm so glad that Hresvelgar's not dead. I'm just half listening to the music.
It's so good. Everything about like the cutscene leading into it and the music and everything and the drama and seeing yourself.
Oh, the drama is insane.
And it's like as the it reveals that the eye is there and he's given the eye to you is when the music says two souls intertwined, right? Which is of course
him and Shiva.
Him and Shiva, right? But it's like he's now given a part of himself to you. You are entwined with him too.
Right, exactly. Because they're taking in his power. Heavensward music, some of your favorite? I don't know. I've heard that some later expansions have some good stuff too. Though obviously it'll be a while before we get there. But commence. I'm definitely out of ideas. Other than beating Nidhogg and perhaps possibly saving Estinian, I am completely out of ideas. Like, Hresvelgar still might die. I have no idea. Eat egg. Oh, yeah. Nidhogg in full glory. Y'all ready for this? Katara, Orwin, lead us on. Oh, wave of fire. Ooh. Ow. Whoa! One shot. Thank you, Sally. Okay, lesson learned. Yeah, the circle. Oh my gosh. 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 Man, even when our character is out, we still then get hit anyway. Oh my goodness. Shadow Dragon. Okay. Whoa. What? What? Is that Estinian combined with Nidhogg? Oh. What? Oh, he looks amazing and terrible at the same time. How have we only done a fourth of his health? Okay. Now, usually something is left behind. Yeah, see? Lasers everywhere. No! They caught Lalaki! I'm trying to run away from everyone. Okay, get out. Oh, it's running. Oh! Yikes! No, I didn't get out of time. Oh, he's back to his red form. Oh, we got a group. We got a group. We got a group. We got a group. I'm probably gonna die again. Good healing, healers. Good healing. Oh, there's two of those red sphere things. Oh. Okay, wow, I actually survived that time. All right, into the middle, into the middle. All right, on the edge. And he's still only halfway dead yet. Still only halfway. Oh my gosh. All right. You want me to limit break the third one? Let's go. Let's go. Hraesvelgr. That's so epic. Group. Oh my goodness. That was insane. Insanity. Wow. Estinian? He's still there. Well, so are the eyes. Did we drain him of all of the power? Oh my goodness. Thank you, healers. Was that 4 reses in one single fight? 4 of them? That was madness. Definitely my favorite part about that, I'm gonna get into line with everyone here, was the grouping of everyone together as the huge red lightning bolts came smashing down over and over and over, because it really felt like that everyone's kind of huddling together and being like, hold, as just smash, power's just slamming down. And it's just like you have to work together and hold together to be able to survive it. And then as soon as it ended, everyone broke back apart or whatever. That was epic. All right, let's find out what happened to Estinian. I guess we have to leave first. It feels bad that I'm coming over here and being like, Estinian, I'll be right with you.
Estinian!
All right, what's going on, my man? Oh, the fact that they move is just so creepy. Punch the eyeball out. Do it.
Is this to be mine end? I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg.
I love the broken horn on the helmet.
Thou shalt die by my hand.
He's not done yet. Oh. Estinian's taking back over.
Handworm.
Let's go, Estinian! Oh no, don't kill yourself. Oh no, that's Nidhogg. Nidhogg's taking it back over.
Thou wilt obey.
Wow.
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued!
Never. Each one grab an eye. Pull! Get the spoons ready! This is like a Thanos moment where they're trying to pull the glove off of Thanos.
Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty.
No!
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you!
I was just thinking that. We won't let you! Come on! Is that Yazael? It is! Oh my gosh. Archivon! Are you gonna help? Oh my gosh. What a moment. They did it! Yazel was there at the end of the Dragonsong War. Oh, that's so good. Harshafan was able to protect. Is he alive? He's breathing.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Before one of us is overtaken by them. Hopefully never to be seen again. I'm guessing they're not something you can just kind of squish under your foot. Oh man, I was not expecting Yazel and Harshafan to show up. My heart can't take it.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend.
We're gonna need to get you some new armor, my dude.
Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
Is he gonna pick up himself? Just remember, you have a gut wound.
This much, at least.
It still is healing, Emmerich. Yeah, it's okay to get some assistance. Velgar, can you fly with one wing? Okay, it wasn't a whole wing, it was just one of his tri-wings. The Horde have sensed the fall of their master and scattered to the winds.
You have my gratitude, Velgar. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
I assume because we absorbed his eye, we can't exactly give him it back. It would be great if we could, but I don't know that we can. Then our alliance hath served its purpose. Thou didst wield the power I granted thee well. 'Twas thine own skill and not mine eye which earned thee victory. He says as we died 4 times in the fight against Nidhogg. There was twice that we were literally character-wise out of the range of something and then still got hit by it anyway. It doesn't matter. It was hilarious. But it was, what to say, it was a group effort. You know, like a group project where you barely put in just a little bit of effort and the group as a whole got an A and you're kind of like, yeah, I don't really deserve the A, but I'll take it anyway because group project. We're all here working together, so. It was our spirit. Our spirit led. I'm glad he can still fly. I was very worried about that. I thought one of his whole entire wing sections were ripped off. I wish thy companion a swift recovery. Fare thee well, children of man. And please destroy that horn so you can never summon me ever again. I need to sleep for another 1,000 years.
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well. Even as Hraesvelgr did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
That should be the end of it, because Nidhogg has been slain. Now, obviously, there's still Nidhogg's minions that are everywhere, but Nidhogg is ended. You all were amazing! You all were awesome. We somehow survived. I bid you welcome, Slayer of Nidhogg. Ever do the gates of Ishgard stand open to our savior? Wow. Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed, but no. Oh, he's talking about Yazel. The past is done, we must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone, his foul spirit cast out once and for all. I only pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. These Yazel and Harshafan, I was not expecting. When Yazel died, one of my biggest comments that I made was that she wouldn't be able to see, even if we did finish the Dragon War song, she would be able to see all of the hard work that she was aiming for put together. But the fact that her spirit was there was like, oh, she did get to not only see, but kind of participate in it. And then Harshafan showing up not only to protect us and help us in the same way that he protected us on the bridge, but to see us safely through as well was really great. And it was touching to have the characters that we lost kind of come back for a final moment of like, we stand with you as well. Unexpected, but it just like hits you. It just hits you in the feels. It hits you in the feels. Yet even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lucia and beg news of his condition. Estinian, do you yet live? Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside. I will send word when the moment there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmond and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Come, Jake. 'Twould seem we are awaited at the Fort Tom Manor. Oh, he's walking away with his head hanging down. Gotta do the RP walk of sadness. We've been kicked out. Mommy and Daddy won't let us see our friend. I didn't see Honoroi there with, Onawa there with the bow.
The heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
You did a bunch. You held the bridge. That was mattered. You basically didn't allow them to take over and destroy the rest of Ishgard until we got there. So you held on.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
Ah, the salute is clapping. We salute our friends because they're the ones who carried us through.
And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
Nicely done. I wondered where you were.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
That was a lot of hard work watching.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord. But I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
He's just not going to leave Estinian's side.
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, Warrior of Light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
I'm so glad that we did this as Dragoon. So glad. Even if we played the part of the floor tank to perfection, this was exactly as it should be. My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less of a fellow recruit, more of a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphino he sees something of his lost sibling. Alphino has found the elder brother that he never had. Aw, they have almost a familial relationship. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I could well understand Alphino's affection for him. He is a friend of whom I would gladly... I love the tactless observations. Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. Is he? Tell him I'm on the way. Is he awake? Y'all ready for the cutscenes? It looks like Alphino's crying.
Estinian.
Wait, after all he's been through, they can't then turn around. Okay.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Tactless, am I right? Tactless. With his fancy new white hair.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Ah, way to go, game. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Estinian have black hair before, and now it's white? It was never, because he always had it underneath his helmet. Ah, okay, okay.
If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvelgr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. 'Tis an honor to share the mantle of Azure Dragoon with one such as you.
Aww.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
That was at the council, the celebration of let's have peace. And Emmerich's like, die, and shoots the arrow.
You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do any of that.
Oh.
Cold as stone. I'm done. I'm never had any emotion about it. Was never worried. Not in the slightest. Maybe now we'd let him sleep.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses. But I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart.
Mm-hmm.
There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family. When no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind, neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike.
Two sides of the same coin.
Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest.
Feel like he's gonna retire from the Dragoon game. Pick a different class, become a culinarian or something.
Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
Few days? That's so long. But at least we know that he will live. The game does a really good job of like, he'll live, he won't, he'll live, he won't, he'll live, he won't. Ah, he'll live.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Emmerich, don't you dare retire. You can't. You're the best leader Ishgard has ever seen. Going out.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the steps of faith, Sir Emmerich called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. 'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
Okay, cool. So his political career is not ended.
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept. And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir.
The dragons Vidofnir and Vidlunir.
Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace.
It's the kids! The one girl that was saved by Vidofnir.
The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
Oh, because he's wearing blue. He's a different type of Dragoon. A political Dragoon. Ah, there's Estinian. Is it? I don't know. He's got the white hair. Yeah, he's got the Estinian spear. That's gotta be him. Oh man. Midgar Sommer.
Thus were the notes of the Dragonsong rewritten. The din of war, giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
We're riding with Daddy. I gotta say, even though it looks awesome, it is just a little bit, funny. The position that we're in, just like, yeah, this is my dragon ride. Check it out. Pit my dragon. It's all good. From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Forton, Heavensward. Oh, this is him writing it. These are all the notes that he's written about the whole time that we were in Ishgard. These are his memoirs that he's writing. Let's go. Do you know what he was doing there? When you write with ink like that, you have to seal it. And so you usually can either sprinkle sand to absorb extra ink, or you can spread some lacquer to cover the ink and seal it, so that way it doesn't smear when you go to close it or put something on top of it. So. What a cool touch to have him writing that, which has got to be a little bit of closure as well for his son on top of that, because it's part of his son's chapter as well. His son's included in that. I was gazing out at the sea of clouds, and in an all too rare moment of idleness, when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending his way towards the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Jake. I hear word from Captain Whitecape that Estinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. I think he actually jumped out the window. That's why the window was open, was that he snuck out the window. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Wow, so he left Ishgard. Okay. He's off out there in the wilderness. Thank you, Jake. And please convey my warmest regards to Master Alfino. You spoke with Sir Emeric. I do not envy him his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of inscrutable Ascian machinations and a seemingly endless procession of primals. But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. Oh, wind up Emeric! Dragonsong Orchestran Roll and Alpine Coat? What? Well, I'm definitely changing my adventure housing to, you know what. That's Sogzagal, isn't it? It could also be one of the Warrior of Darkness dudes. This might be the Warrior of Darkness Paladin. Oh, yeah, that crazy face was not Sogzagal. But he's looking down into the ravine. They're going for the eyes. They're going for the eyes. That's why I said you gotta squish them. You can't just throw them. Thank you, Blan Hairs. I think he'd have like this super smooth, like, thank you, Blan Hairs. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. All is proceeding as expected then. Aye, there is naught to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. Look at the blood still left on his axe. Clean your weapon, dude. That's so gross. No. Wait, Thancred? Ah, nice. This way. Him again. It is of no moment. They will play their part, and we will play ours. So he actually let them go. Fascinating. And thus did Grey Mist give way to azure skies, man and dragon rise above, voices join in song, but beneath shrouded boughs, beyond the scope of lights, shadow stirs. I think I got all of that. Should have read that. Is it in the chat? No, it is not. The last time that we saw her stalking them, she was stalking Elidibus in a library, but I can't remember who Elidibus was talking to. It might have been Urianger? But yeah, well, we might finally get some answers as to what is going on and where she is and what she's doing and all that craziness. Might finally get some answers. I'm sorry, adorable goblin, you're great, but we have ourselves a wind-up Sir Emmerich. I wanted to see if he would like pull out his sword. Yes, he does. There you go. Look at him go. That's so adorable. All right, Alpine coat. We gotta create a... What? We are officially a House Fort Tom Manor member. Look at us wearing it proudly. Congrats on finishing Dragon War Song. Yay! Dragonsong War. Dragon War Song. Dragonsong War. Feels really good, especially to do it as Dragoon. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man. Thank you, Holo, for that suggestion.